What's up, guys? Welcome back. Market! What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're preparing and installing an angle kit. You heard it from him. We're going to be disassembling the entire front suspension because we are getting ready to install our angle kit from Detroit Drift Co. And basically, it's lower control arm and a modified stock knuckle. I'm going to probably start off with the brake caliper, get the rotor out of the way, disconnect the strut from the knuckle itself, do the outer tie rod, and then we'll do the back lower control arm bolts. This lower control arm bolt, when you go to pull it out, it's going to hit your K-member bolt, so you need to remove your first K-member bolt as well. Plastic spacer inside of the power steering rack, so we're going to pull back the outer boot and remove that plastic spacer as well while we're in here. Go ahead. Ready? Wow! Dude, nice snag. Made easy work of that. Yeah. That was the action shot of the day. Okay, time to get the strut out of the way. Could you hand me the hammer, sir? Thank you. Oh! Does it arc across the battery? Oh no, dude. Dangerous work environment. Flying wrenches. Dude, does this thing put it down? God, we gotta loosen the power steering rack a little bit. You have to loosen the nut for the power steering rack and like move the steering rack up just a little bit to get that lower control arm bolt. This is why I don't buy. This is single-handedly why I don't buy Fords anymore. Ford engineering, man. We had to take out 2 extra bolts just to make clearance for the K-member and the power steering rack bolt. Like, thanks, Ford. Progress. Done. Nice work. That's one side. Yep. Nice. All right, so now we just gotta do the other side. All right, let's do it. All right, time to do the hard part. Everything else is easy from here. Unless you get another socket stuck. I wonder if we have to do the same thing for the power steering rack on this side. Probably. Actually, no. The bolt that for the power steering is farther in, but you'll definitely have to move the tie rod a little bit. But so it looks like it won't be as hard as the other side. I don't know where it is anymore. Do you have it? Are you messing with me? You have it? No, I do not have it. Bella!
It's not me.
She just wants food. What's going on, everyone? It's another day. So I did receive everything I need for the Detroit Drift Co. angle kit, but we have one more step we gotta do before we can start putting it all back together. And I'll show you what that is right now. So the one thing we have to do before we install the angle kit is, you can see my wheel already without the angle kit was touching the K-member here. So I need to cut this away to make clearance. for the angle kit itself. I'm going to start off with just cutting this tab off, and then I'll probably still grind some material behind this tab back, and I'll stop to when I get to this rear mount. Alright, so now you can see the finished product. There's a little bit of a split between this mount and here. Since I have the welder here, I'm just going to tack this up. Alright, check it out. Got the other side done. You can see we did the same thing, took it right up to that mount. And here's the passenger side boot. If you pull this back right here, you'll see that little plastic clip right there. There's that steering rack limiter that I was talking about earlier. That doesn't look like a whole lot of a difference, but believe me, that will make the difference between getting bitches and not getting bitches while you're drifting. So you definitely want to make sure you remove that. Alright, so check it out. This is the angle kit. The wheel, like hubs and bearings, I bought separate off Rock Auto. But this is the angle kit you can get from Detroit Drift Co. Okay.
Oh yeah, what are we doing here?
So, sorry, I'm just so excited I got a little bit ahead of you guys. But lower ball joint nut is 129 foot-pounds. To torque this, I like to do this first so I can actually still fit a torque wrench in here. Once you get everything in there, you won't be able to fit it anymore. So this is my old coilover, but I'm using this to tell me where the ride height is, because you need to have the lower control arm in the certain height that it's going to be running in the vehicle before you torque the bushings.
Yeah, the rear ones.
And now I'm in the middle of torquing the actual lower control arm bolts.
You got a massive torque wrench here, dude.
Yeah, that's Bryce's.
That's like the size.
Dude, this torque wrench goes to 250 foot-pounds. This is an expensive big boy.
Dude.
I don't have anything
That's
this
for
nice.
torquing like crank pulleys on. It's big.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah, so that's where we left off. So now I'm gonna do the other side. And if you remember, we had to remove the power steering rack mounting bolt. So as soon as I finish up doing this, I'm gonna put the power steering rack bolt back in so we don't forget. Now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now I have to sit on my phone and figure out what the torque is for this. 250 foot-pounds, which is the max of this torque wrench.
250. Sorry, boys, I was slacking. I didn't film him putting the lower control arm in, but it's literally 2 bolts. So.
Yay!
It's over.
All right, so we're almost done installing the angle kit. The last thing we gotta do is install the SVE bump steer kit that I have. So I'll show you guys how I'm gonna install that. So I bought a kit specific for my car. So I have the tapered that's gonna match my knuckle. If you buy a universal kit, what they do is they just have you drill out this hole, get rid of the taper, and then you just throw, you know, a non-tapered bolt through it. But pretty much what you do is you're just gonna measure from the center line of this stud to the back of the outer tie rod, not the back of the nut, but the back of the outer tie rod. And you'll take that measurement, and that's how I'm going to determine the length for this outer tie rod. And then pretty much shove this in the knuckle, the nut, shove this in the knuckle, the nut on top torque to 40 foot-pounds, and then the nut on the bottom torque to 50 foot-pounds. And all I'm going to do is shim the outer tie rod so it's on the same plane as this lower control arm. I can't wait for this car to be done so we can stop doing videos about turning bolts left and right, and we can go back to making burnout videos and drift videos and all that good stuff.
Yeah, the Hoon videos are my favorite.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for the angle kit install video. Thank you for watching. You know the deal. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. And with that said, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.